Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is all about your connection with your person, diving deep into the connection to see what's really going on with this person. So yeah, we have three piles. We have the first pile, the two people kind of cuddling up. The middle is number 2 with the girl lying down, and pile 3 is the pretty little dove. Yeah, so if you are new to pick a cards, if you meditate on the cards for a little bit, see which one you feel most attracted to, that's usually your pile. And then if you go down in the description box, there will be timestamps, so you can just click on that timestamp and go straight to your reading. Remember, this is a collective reading. Hopefully more than one person will be watching this, so different messages for different people. You can always change your outcome of things. Nothing is ever set in stone. This is just the current energies of the connection of you and the person that you have on your mind. I would love to hear if this message resonates with you guys. I would love for you to put that down below in the comments. Share the video if you feel like sharing, and let's just go ahead and jump right in. Okay, pile 1. Let's go ahead and get into your reading. Hopefully you can hear me okay. I have a new setup, as you can tell. I'm trying some new things. So you might see me kind of reach over here. I apologize. But yeah, let's just go ahead and jump into this reading. This is for those who chose group 1. All right. So let's go ahead and start with tarot here. All right. So those who chose pile 1, what message, what advice do they need to hear about their connection with their person? Spirit, ancestors, universe. Connect me with the viewers that chose pile 1 and the person that they are thinking about. What messages, what advice, what's going on between their connection? Girl, 3 cards just popped out. In the first one, the lovers. You two love each other. I mean, that one's clear. Very, very clear. Then you have the Queen of Wands. And you have the 7 of Pentacles. But you have it in reverse. So yeah, I feel like this connection here, sorry, excuse my reach. So I feel like you and this person have really put a lot of effort into this relationship, into this connection, and you're now starting to like reap the reward of everything that you guys have put into this, all the hard work that you have put into this relationship. Because, excuse me, sorry, I have a text. That's also a little confirmation from Spirit. But you guys are really seeing all of your hard work pay off with how well your relationship is going right now, or how well it's going to. Well, right now, how good it is feeling right now to you. I get a sense of that there's a lot of differences between the two of you. But that's one of the things that draws you two together, because you are so different that's why it works. That's why this works. And I definitely get that your partner really sees you as just this, hot, beautiful woman, female, feminine energy. It doesn't have to be a woman. But this person just really sees how great and wonderful you are. And it's not that they didn't see it before, but it's like it's really starting to bloom. You are really starting to come and just be a great partner in this partnership. Again, not that you weren't, but like now you're just really shining bright in this connection. That's awesome. I love that. All right. Let's keep moving here. So, Spirit, ancestors, universe, what other messages, advice do those who choose pile 1 need to see and hear for their connection with their person? a bunch fall out here. See if we can get one out of here. All right. So we have jump in. And, ooh, I don't know if I know how to say that word. Androminian, Dan, energy, and adventure, say yes to change. So yeah, you're really diving into this relationship head first. And it's almost like this is the first relationship that you have really let your guard down in. And Spirit's like, yes, keep doing that. Ooh, I love that. Oh my goodness. I love that card. I don't think I've ever pulled this card, to be 100% honest with you. It is so beautiful. This card wanted to jump right back with me. Like, you are on your shit. You are working your shit right now. Love that. All right. And then we have Star Ancestors, Hidden Secrets, Lost Wisdom, and Look a Little Deeper. Yeah, I feel like you definitely have had to look. You also had the Void in reverse. And I feel like these go together. Like, you really have had to dig deep to get to where you are right now in this relationship and being so vulnerable. Like, you have shared a lot of your deep secrets with this person, and it really paid off. Like, you being vulnerable was key to all of this, to this relationship being where it's at right now. Love that. Love this energy. Okay. And let's keep diving a little deeper. What else? For those who chose pile 1, their connection with this person. Refusing to see. So yeah, I definitely feel like this was you. Like, you were, before this connection, you were refusing to see the real you, refusing to see others for who they were. And that's not what you're doing now. Like, you are, eyes are open, you're being vulnerable, and this is kind of like a reminder, like, don't go back to those old ways. See what else we can get. For pile 1 viewers, what else is going on in their connection with their person? Then you have win or lose in reverse. So it's like you, like, you're not worried about winning or losing. Like, you are just being happy in the moment is what I get from this. Like, you are just taking in all of these great emotions. Both of these cards out of this deck were blue. So you're really just feeling your emotions and not worrying about what this person is going to think, like, because you know that this person is going to love you and care for you unconditionally, no matter what you say to them or what secrets you tell them. Also, sorry if my nails are gross. I've been working on some things and coloring and drawing and stuff, so I have a lot of, like, pencil lead. Okay, and then let's go ahead. And so this deck is like a yes or no deck. I like to do yes or no questions with this. So I want you to think of a yes or no question that you would like an answer to, and we will see what the cards have to say. Okay. Let me hold, please. You might see my head. Excuse my reach. Okay. Okay, so yes, I love this. So you have big happy changes are coming. That is so awesome. And you have been making big changes. And the universe sees that, and more happy changes are coming to you. So I definitely feel like whatever your question was, it's a yes. You also have you are ready. So you are ready. You have been working towards this. It's time. Like, you're doing it. All right. And then the last two cards here are going, or last two decks, sorry, are going to be love messages. We will start out with the romance oracle here. So what love message does pile 1 need to see and hear about their connection with their person? All right, getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Isn't that what we've been talking about this whole time? As you have been so vulnerable and so open to this person, you feel so comfortable with this person. That is what has gotten you here. And Spirit, your ancestors, universe, this person wants you to keep this up because they love that you feel so comfortable with them. And I know it's scary to be vulnerable, but you got to do it. Beautiful. I love that. Any other messages from this deck for those who chose pile 1? All right, codependency. Addictions are affecting your romance life. So yeah, definitely make sure that you are not depending on this other person for your own happiness. Always remember that you are the one that ultimately is in charge of making you happy. So just a little reminder, nothing horrible. Everything else has been so positive. Just take this as a little reminder. Just remember that you need to make sure that you know how to make you happy and you aren't depending on this person solely. All right, and get some more messages out of this cool little heart deck here. Other love messages or advice needs to be seen and heard by those who chose pile 1. Okay, perfect. All right. So surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. Yeah, so a lot, that's what you've been doing a lot in this time, is surrendering the old you and, you know, the old habits that you used to have in terms of, you know, not being vulnerable and, you know, letting your guard down. And then we have, you may not understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. So I definitely feel like this is something that has already happened. You have gone through a lot, and you're finally getting to that blessing. You guys, I think you guys have been through a lot together, and all of that it all needed to occur and happen for you guys to be where you are right now. It has made you guys stronger. Just like we've been kind of saying this whole reading. Okay, and then we have, beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. That is another great, that's great advice. That's something I try to think about a lot. Like when I get annoyed with my husband, I'm like, that usually when you get annoyed, not all the time, but sometimes when you get annoyed with people, even like friends, when they do have certain behaviors that you find annoying, it's something that you do as well. And it's like you are reflecting how you feel about yourself onto this other person. So just another, nothing is ever roses and peaches, you know. This is just some good advice to listen to. I mean, that was a beautiful reading with beautiful messages, and just keep up being vulnerable and, you know, communicating with your partner. And, you know, you have done such a good job of building this relationship. And you're ready. You're ready for the next step, I feel like. So yeah, I hope that this resonated with you. Please let me know down in the comments if so and how so. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye. All right, those who chose pile 2, this is your reading for what's really going on in this connection with you and your person. So let's go ahead and just jump right on into it. All right, we will start with your tarot here. I'm going to do a little shuffling. So, Spirit, Ancestors, Universe, what is going on in the connection between those who chose pile 2 and the person that they are thinking about? Okay, so we have, put that down, you have the 7 of Swords in reverse. Then we have the Fool in reverse. And then we have the Three of Cups upright. Okay, so what I'm seeing, now again, this is a collective reading, so this isn't for everybody. Please leave what resonates or leave what doesn't resonate. So I'm getting the feeling that your friends aren't very, they aren't very fond of this person and you and this person's connection. I feel like they feel he is too serious. He is sneaky. And maybe that's something that you have felt, is that this person is doing maybe something behind your back that you don't like. But your friends are definitely skeptical, and I feel like how your friends view, the people you're interested in is very important to you, and your friends just really are not fond of this person. He or she is too serious, sneaky, doesn't always tell the complete truth, is kind of one of those people who talks a big game, but over exaggerates a lot. And your friends are like, what do you see in this person? I don't understand. And you really want your friends to like the person that you are interested in, obviously. And they feel like maybe you're being a little bit naive. And you're not seeing the full truth of this person. This person, they feel might be keeping something from you. So let's go ahead and dive a little deeper here. All right, let's go in. All right, so Spirit, Ancestors, Universe. What is going on between the connection between the person who chose pile 2 and their person? What message, what advice? For those who chose pile 2. Alright, well, no more one to come out of that deck, so I would take the one that came out. So you have Inner Earth, you'll survive this, new solutions, and beginnings. This could be a few things, different messages for different people. This could be that, the new solutions and new beginnings. Maybe your friends will start seeing a new light, seeing this person in a different light. It also could be that this connection won't last long. Something new is coming towards you. A better connection is coming towards you. And just that you'll survive this is just, pretty self-explanatory. It's just the season. Not everyone is going to be perfect, and not everybody is going to like the same people that you do or see what you see in other people. But I see something being resolved here, whether it be on your friend's side, on the connection side. It could be either or. So let's keep diving deeper here. And another deck. What else for those who chose pile 2? What's going on with their connection with this person? Okay, you have Embrace. And then you have Open Up. So yeah, I definitely feel like you're needing to embrace yourself a little bit more. I feel like you have gotten in this connection because maybe you're not being honest with yourself about some things, about maybe what you like in a person, the qualities that you like. And Spirit, Ancestor, the universe, God, whoever you believe in, want you to really dig deep inside of you to figure out what it is that you truly want, and embrace those feelings and not push things aside just to have a connection with somebody. If that makes sense. I just feel like that you have more growing to do, and this connection is very, there's just not a lot to it, I feel like. Okay, let's go ahead and this deck of cards, I like to do yes or no questions. So go ahead and think of a yes or no question, and we will see what the cards have to say. So Spirit, Ancestors, Universe, what is the answer to pile 2's question? Okay, let me get to them here. And all flipped around. Okay, so the first thing I see is a peaceful resolution. So again, I see some sort of resolution. Like I said a little bit earlier, I see something coming to a head, figuring something out, figuring out if this is the connection that you want, or your friends figuring out that maybe this person isn't so bad. Could be either or. Then you also have within the next few weeks. So, maybe this solution will happen within the next few weeks. And then you have get more information. Yeah, I feel like you just don't have everything. Like I said earlier, I think when your friends are feeling like there's more to him or her that they're not telling you, there's something that's being hidden from you, I feel like. And that could be the resolution as you find out, what this is. All right, and then we have the last 2 decks are love messages. So let's see what we find here. So Spirit, Ancestors, Universe, pile 2, what love messages do they need to hear? What's going on between the connection with them and their person for pile number 2? Okay, so we have a wedding that popped out. This situation involves marriage. It could be you and this person know each other through 2 people who are married. I also feel like maybe you're in that feeling like, okay, like I'm at this certain age, I need to get married. If you're of the age of, legally being able to get married. You're feeling, what's the word? Not guilted, pressured into getting married, and that's why you're kind of just shutting some things out, and you're not seeing things for what they are, and just kind of choosing to ignore the red flags. But you're feeling you're feeling this marriage pressure. For sure, I feel like, in this situation, and you shouldn't be with someone if you're just because you're feeling pressured. Been there, done that. So, and our last deck here, Spirit, Ancestors, Universe. What last love messages does pile 2 need to hear? All right, we had a few things came out. So yeah, I'm definitely, when I see this card, this definitely is giving me a situation I once was in. I was with somebody for so long that it just felt like marriage was the next step. It wasn't necessarily that either one of us really, knew if we even wanted to be with each other for the rest of our lives. But it was like that was what the next step was. And that's maybe what you're feeling right now, is you feel like, well, that's the next step. But your friends are like, no. But you feel like, well, that's the next step. The next step is to get married, have a celebration. You have the 3 of Cups, which talks about celebration. Like, you're feeling like that's what you need to do. But I'm not seeing that. I don't think that's what is meant for you in this person. Okay, so you have, deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. Yeah, you know this in your heart, and oh my God, this is relating so much to me. I wish I would have had this reading done to myself like 5 or 6 years ago. You know the answer, you know how you're truly feeling, and I feel like you talk yourself into this connection because you feel like that's what you should do. You know, your family thinks this is what you should do, but like deep down, you know it isn't, your friends know it isn't, and there's more to it. But you're kind of just like, well, this is what I'm supposed to do, this is what my family wants me to do. No. That don't matter. You have, when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. Beautiful message. Balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. Yeah, definitely I feel like you have a unbalanced relationship. You know, you don't tell your real feelings. You don't show your true feelings. You know, you just, this is what I'm supposed to do, so this is what I'm doing. All right, 2 more. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind. For the heart is a gateway to the soul. Yeah, so again, you know what you want to do, and that's what you need to follow. And lastly, playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together, and remember, love is the greatest healer. So yeah, again, this person is just so serious and so... they're just so serious, and you aren't able to be vulnerable with this person. It's funny because the pile 1 was they were killing it in the vulnerable section, and you are just like, you can't do it because this doesn't feel like the right connection for you. All right, so pile 2, I hope that reading resonated with you. If it didn't, please feel free to pick another pile. Like I said, it's a collective reading. Not all messages are meant for you. It could be for somebody else. So yeah, I hope that you enjoy this reading, and if you let me know how this resonated down below, that would be awesome. And I will see you in my next one. Bye guys. Okay, pile 3. This is your reading on what's really going on in this connection, what messages you need to hear, advice you may need to hear. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Start with your tarot here. All right, so Spirit, Ancestors, Universe, those who chose pile 3, what is going on in their connection between them and their person? Throwing the cards everywhere. Pile 3. All right, so we have the moon, we have the star, we have the Emperor, and we have the Magician. So I feel like sorry, I have a cold, so I'm clearing my throat all the time. So with the moon, I feel like there's some things that you guys have not spoke about yet. I feel like there are still things that need to, a conversation that still needs to be had with one another. Also, and I don't know that I feel that it's like a negative thing, but it's something that definitely needs to be talked about. It's definitely a door that needs to be open. Definitely. Then you have the Emperor and the Magician. So I feel like this connection definitely feels like you are getting everything that you want. You have everything you want and everything you seek in this person. And this person is a very masculine energy. It doesn't have to be a man. But you just feel like they have they take charge of their life, and that's something that you really enjoy about this person. They're a very stable person, and that's something that you like in them also. But yeah, this person definitely, I feel like when you first met them, you weren't sure. I feel like maybe it could be that you just feel like they're a mystery to you. Like they just feel like a mystery. Like there's something to them that you really like, but you don't know what it is that draws you to them. So that's definitely what the moon could be about as well, is they just feel mysterious, and like they really surprised you. The more and more that you guys get to know each other, and the more, your emotions, with the water and the star, the star card, and then you have the moon, which is about emotions. Like the deeper, like this person is so much deeper than one that you've already gotten to, if that makes sense. Like this person is so much deeper than you think. Like you now think that they're deep. Like wait until like things get, you've been together longer, this connection is something that has been happening for a while. Like this person is very deep, and it really will surprise you how deep this person is, for sure. Yeah, so let's keep moving. That is beautiful. We love a deep person. We love that. All right. So, Spirit, ancestors, for those who chose pile 3, what other messages or advice do they need to see and hear for the connection between them and their person? All right. We have trust. Yes, you really feel like you can trust this person, and if that's not something that you're feeling right now, it's definitely a sign that you need to. You need to trust this person. Like I said, I know I said that there might be something they're keeping from you. I don't think it's necessarily something they're purposely keeping from you, but it's just a conversation that I feel like you guys haven't had yet. So it's not like they're deceiving you. I don't feel like they're deceiving you. And you need to trust this person and trust the timing. Don't rush anything with this connection. Let's see if we can get one more from this deck. Any other messages or advice for pile 3 viewers and their connection with their person? Again, you have another thing about trust and truth. So seeking the truth. This imagery is just like, this person is so much deeper. Like when you get deep into their brain and deep into their emotions, you're going to be flabbergasted with how deep and how thoughtful this person is. I love that. Look at her. She's like, she ripped the paper in half, and she's like, I'm ready to learn about you. I want to know all about you. And that's you. You're like, yes, please. And this is going to take time. That's why I said don't rush. Do not rush this. Because this person also is learning to trust as well as you. Ooh, I love this. Okay, let's keep diving deeper here. The Spirit ancestors, for pile 3, what other advice, what other messages does pile 3 viewers need to see and hear about their connection with their person? All right. So you have whale and orca elders. Share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. Again, connection is, the deepness and the depth of this relationship and this connection is so good. It's so deep and it's so passionate. And just being deep with someone has so many emotions. Look at those 2 whales and that orca. Look at them. They're just swimming. They love it. And then we have star ancestors. Hidden secrets, lost wisdom, look a little deeper. There's so much more to this person. Oh, there's so much more to this person. And I can't wait until you get that deep with this person. I cannot wait for it. And I also, sorry if you hear snow plow, my husband's not plowing. But anyway, this connection is going to be so deep. You both are so deep, and that's something you have been wanting out of a partner, is someone who just is, you know, not about the small talk. Like, they want to talk about aliens. They want to talk about why things work the way that, you know what I mean. But this, the emotions and the passion that you two are going to have for each other, or are already starting to have, is beautiful. I love it. All right. And let's get, our last two decks are love messages. So what love message does pile 3 need to see and hear about their connection with their person? Pile 3. Okay, so get all. Okay, here we go. What have we been talking about? Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Do not rush this. I know you want to be so deep with this person. I know you care for this person, but please don't rush it. Don't intimidate this person. Just let it flow. Please. And we have finance and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Okay, so make sure you're watching what you spend. Maybe you and this person really like to go out and things have gotten a little out of hand and your bank is looking a little low. Try to find some things that you guys can do at home that doesn't cost you money. All right, and our last deck here, last love messages for pile 3. What do they need to hear? What do they need to see? All right. We have acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. Again, do not try to control this situation. Do not try to control the timing or when this person is going to open up to you or when you're going to open up to this person. Let this flow. So the next one you have is let there be closeness between you two, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. So it's funny because a card popped out at first when I was shuffling, and it was about giving each other space as well. And I thought, I don't think that this is for them. But this came out a different message, but kind of the same thing. So definitely give each other time to be apart and learn about each other as individuals as well as together. So make sure you're not suffocating each other on either side. For freedom. So there's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. Beautiful. Yep, there's nothing stopping you. Don't rush it. Just keep following the path. And lastly, we have emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. So yeah, definitely, past relationships could have you holding a lot of resentment towards somebody, a gender, anything. So just make sure you're not putting your hurt onto this person as well. So yeah, that was your reading pile number 3. I hope you enjoyed this. If this resonated or made things more clear for you, I would love to hear about it down below. Otherwise, I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.